Hello and welcome back to Cipheros. Today we're gonna solve a Python problem. Okay, and just we'll do it easily. Okay, we're gonna focus on building a function. Okay, a Python program that turns any text. Okay, or paragraph, etc. Any string basically on the snake case. And actually we must know what is about the snake case. Therefore, I suppose that you know how is it, but we must only remember. So we're gonna go on through Replit. Okay, I suppose also that you know what is it. Okay, it's basically an online code editor. Yeah, I could use Visual Studio Code, but I guess that for commodities it's better Replit. We must remember how we use these conventions, okay, on computer science about writing the code. Because we can create a variable, okay, using any name actually. Okay, for example, equal, okay, and you set the value as long as this before the equal sign, that means is the value, okay, itself with no spaces. Okay? Therefore, this would be a name, and we have then the value that is the code, etc. Knowing this, for example, I can write your mom, and it is pretty understandable actually because it's a short name. However, if I say your mom and your dad on a same variable, okay, this becomes unreadable, and that's why we approach for some conventions, okay, in writing the names of variables. There is the Pascal and the camelCase that both approach for capitalizing the next word that is supposed that it will go, just to differentiate the stuffs. Okay, we can say this is the camelCase, okay, your mom and your dad on a same variable, okay, when with the value this can be any code. As you see, it is more readable. This is the camelCase. The PascalCase just differ on capitalizing the first letter, and that is all. Whereas the snake case looks like this. This is a text, okay, and supposedly we must unite it on a single text without spaces. Therefore, what we do is just set underscores, okay, within each letter, and that becomes even more readable, okay, when it's about long text and with long character. Now, this is the theory. Okay, let's get started with this. We must actually do this same process with a Python function. And what we've done what we've done here, basically replace any space with an underscore. What does it sound for you? I guess that the replace method, no? So if we set a text, okay, hello world, this is the first program, and we print a text with the replace method using its syntax, okay, we would have the problem done. But consider as well that any string by default is on lowercase at the beginning. Therefore, we must as well initialize the program, okay, this function, with lowercasing this first letter. Okay, so let's get right into this. We'll begin by defining, okay, the function, the name, it doesn't matter, but we'll write it main, the dots, and we'll take a string. And that is all, okay, which we can say it as a string. We must consider also that the characters may be on uppercase, as you can see. Therefore, what we'll start with is turning everything in lowercase. Here we go, lowercase string lower, and we must use this. Next, we're gonna quit out every space within the characters by the underscore using the method we've just seen. We update the variable. Actually, I forgot to do that. And finally, we set return lowercase string, and that is all we need actually. As you can see, if we initialize, for example, text again, and we write hello world, subscribe to Cipheros, and we print the application of this function, here we've solved the problem. Now, if you want a better implementation, for example, this string starts ugly with an underscore, this is not good, okay? And what we can do similarly is to just a building method called strip. Update the variable as well over here. Lowercase string replace strip with this parenthesis, and we're gonna get this text clean. Okay, I forgot to set the underscore actually. What does strip is basically eliminate the specified character on the beginning. If I set it just the space, the blank space, it would eliminate the blank spaces not only at the beginning but also at the end. Okay, see, if I have something similar to this text would be crunched, okay, into just hello world, subscribe to Cipheros without the blank spaces, but because we've replaced the blank spaces within this underscore, okay, that's because it is not working, because we've just set the blank spaces. Okay, so let me just set it out. The underscore. Actually, I hope to receive your feedback for the next video, that we're gonna be solving problems as well, because this is actually the best way to learn programming. I mean, yes, to see the theory and instantly applicate what you've learned on a theoretic and abstract thinking, good or pleasureful, solving abstract stuff that only will train our minds, is what prepares us for real problems, okay, and like building your website or building your game. Therefore, we're gonna use this format, okay, so goodbye.